Hello, welcome to Jadekind Gaming. My name is Adam, and today I will be unboxing a brick of Starfinder miniatures. This is the Starfinder Battles Planets of Peril, of course by WizKids. It's a brick, so 8 boxes. Let's grab one of these. Out. And if we look at the box, it says there are 3 collectible figures inside. So not 4 in this series, 3. I'm hoping for starships and robots, but in general, I'm just, I'm interested in whatever. I have collected a few of the Starfinder rulebooks. Earth is this guy. But I don't know much about the lore of the setting. Let's see, this is Dragonkin. So we got here our Dragonkin with his gun. Definitely thinking at some point I may, an axe, run something in Starfinder. It'd be fun. Rules look cool. Looks like I could make a cool setting out of what's provided. But robots, spaceships are definitely high on the desired list. This is going to be super... Okay. Awesome. Okay. So, first box. This is... I can't read what they call it. Is it... I think it says SRO medium, but it the name is right where one of the little spots where the feet are glued in. Anyways, it's the medium robot. So I got one of the robots already. Awesome. And look at that guy. That guy looks awesome. That's technological wonder there. And the third figure for this set, which this box only has 3 figures, because whatever, is Kizar. We got a glowy brain thing, which looks like tendrils of vines with some sort of translucent brain thing. This could be in miniature, some sort of plant aberration in a fantasy game. So that's the second thing. I want robots and spaceships because that's cool for the sci-fi setting. But other things like this, I can just use this in a fantasy game. This doesn't have to be used in sci-fi. I just have to make my own stat block. And go into box 2. Like another one that could be generally useful. Kizrik. Something. So this is brightly colored. Sort of painted where it looks almost slimy. It's all got that glossy paint. Some of the feet are coming off the base. So it might need to be glued back down properly. But yeah, some sort of dinosaur-like tendril face monster. Again, general, monsters, things like that. Those can be results of weird experiments in D&D or whatever, so. This bag has already fallen out. Oh, it's one of the Skidamander? Yeah. These are little Skidamanders, got some sort of translucent blade weapon there. It's got 8 limbs. Little bitty small creature. And this Tashtari. It's kind of like tripod blue wolf. Three-legged blue wolf here. Again, possible for fantasy. You know, pretty much if it doesn't have specifically like a gun, like a blaster, then it could work for fantasy. So any of like the beast creature things, you can pull that in. Some sort of mutated wolf thing. Box 3. I've seen this, but I did not realize how big it was in the art. Let's see here. This is Sarkeesian Sniper. So this one with this large gun is basically sci-fi. But it's giant creature. Medium-sized robot for scale. It's got these weird translucent wings. Yes. So this hex base, this is the Pegasus, and this is one of the ships. Obviously a different scale, but it's at whatever the scale they use for spaceship encounters. So, what an option for that. And a Nehliji. The names in here are just nonsense. It's like once they go into sci-fi, they're not even trying anymore. Random letters. But it looks like some sort of zombie in a spacesuit. Box 4. Bear. Yes. Alright, so this Uplifted Bear Avenger. So Uplifted is like awakened in Starfinder terms. And this is a bear. This bear has been given a spacesuit and a space hammer. And so that is cool. He is large. Over here, this little thing. We have Electrovore. Okay, so a little flying serpent-like thing. Could be used in fantasy. What is here? The Gragakal. Whatever. Ugh. So another one has the glossy paint to make it look slimy. This one has wings that are translucent, maybe bug-like wings on this leech-like head. Again, no technological, so that can be a true abomination in a fantasy world as well. Going to box 5. Just flying through these with one less figure per box. Let's see. This is a Shobad. Got the extra sets of arms here. A gun that uses both, so it's not taking real advantage of it. Got some sort of sword on its side. There's some sort of alien creature. Another with extra arms, I can see. A Stridermander. Okay, so Extra arms, extra legs, tail. Some sort of tendril coming out of its belly button. And Partha Stalker. Oh, he's a kitty cat. So this is a cat creature with a space suit and a space gun. Box 6. And of course the thing to remember is with Starfinder, so many of the even more alien races are technically options for player characters. So you can play as a lot of things in Starfinder. This is Barathru. What even is it? It's bug-like thing up here that flies with blue tendrils going down below it. I mean, again, would work for fantasy if you need it for it. Just if you need in the aberrations, the really strange things. And I guess technically pretty more colorful than a lot of the ones that you typically see in D&D. You can get some stuff here for colorful aberrations for D&D. Or whatever the actual monster in Starfinder is. Oh, another of the Partha Stalkers. Cat person, soldier, alien. And another of the Stridermanders. So, a couple duplicates in this box. Our penultimate box here. Yikes. Cybernetic Golem. Poor guy. I think he'd be better off just all robot. Almost is all robot at this point. But sort of, again, medium-sized robot for scale. This is a large creature. Oh, wow. You can just see the coloration on this base from all the glue that was used to hold it down. And a Jasul warrior. Guns, so sci-fi only. But, I mean, 'cause I don't know, you can have... You can introduce laser pistols and stuff to your fantasy world if you want, but at that point you're making a decision. This is... I think this is the front side of it. I'm not positive, but I think this is the front side of it. This is a Formian warrior. I think that Formians are in Pathfinder. Like, obviously this one has the gun and is like for the sci-fi version, and it looks like it's maybe a little more metal armored. But I think there are Formians in just normal Pathfinder too. Which, I mean, I guess they're based on being the same universe, just different time periods, so I guess that makes sense. But, yeah. And one final box here. Starting with a sharp wing. Those are words and letters that make sense together. And also, it has sharp bits and it has wings. See? Makes sense. Ooh, and it looks like there are eyes along the wings. Ooh, that's creepy. That's some Critical Role Campaign 2 kind of creepy, but it's still creepy. Like sharp barbs along the tail here. Pointy face. Let's see, eyes, I guess, are The eyes are set on its lower part of its jaw here, but I mean, you can see plenty. It's got eyes inside the little claws on the wings as well. So this feels like a nice one to use for D&D as well. This is a cool aberration one. This is one that's, yeah, I can do some cool stuff with that. Okay, we have Osharu, head teacher, which is a slug man, shaman creature. He's got maybe some tech on his belt or something, but not so much that you couldn't get away with using this in D&D if you wanted. If you need a slug creature. And a Jinsul warrior, which is again that one that I'm thinking this is the front of, but not positive. So we got some cool stuff. So I think there are 2 robots in there. I got one of them. And there are a few ships. And a couple of them that I was like, oh, those would be cool to have. I got one of those. So those are particularly things I was particularly interested in having for if and when I run Starfinder. But I got a lot of cool things that can work for just D&D. You know, weird alien creatures for D&D. I mean, yeah, a lot of stuff has some tech involved in it, and it, you know, unless I'm, you know, having the fantasy setting people discover remnants of an old crashed spaceship, which I've run that campaign a time or two. So that's certainly an option, but other than that, you know, a lot of the tech stuff doesn't necessarily work. But there are a few gross options for colorful aberrations that I could insert into D&D. And like I said, I'm collecting Starfinder books with the theoretical possibility that I may run a Starfinder game. There are so many games I want to run, and I have a limited amount of time to do it. But I figured I should pick up some of the figures. So, you know, Planets of Peril is thus far the only like actual like set with random boxes that they've done for Starfinder Battles, and I figured I'll pick that up, check it out, and as they get more, I'll pick those up. And once I have enough of a collection of minis, then running the game will be, I'm sure, more enticing. But yeah, so that was Planets of Peril. I'll link down below where you can pick it up online. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff that helps me out. And thank you for watching. Bye.